This is the new Marcus Müller GB5 from SIRE. It's an acoustic bass designed for the stage. Let's check it out. Hi, welcome to Bass the World. My name is still Gregor Fries. On bass we have the wonderful Phil Rehm today, and this is the bass you will buy when you enter the inevitable unplugged phase of your life. But Gregor, this bass cannot be used unplugged. True, the way usually goes like this: you buy an acoustic bass, you bring it to your first acoustic session only to notice it doesn't quite match the volume of acoustic guitars, so you consider to add a combo. Most acoustic basses have a built-in pickup. You might already have, or now you have to buy a small combo, only to notice when this is too close to your bass, this frigging thing will produce feedback issues. As you already play an electric setup now, you consider to ditch the acoustic and play your regular electric bass, which in most cases would be the best solution, honestly. But we are musicians, we are perfectionists, and we love gear. So showing up to an acoustic gig with an electric bass or with your P-bass just feels wrong. And that is when you stumble over this. It combines the convenience of an electric with the character of an amplified acoustic bass. When I was working in retail, I guided a bunch of players through exactly this process, only these weren't available back then. If someone wanted this, they had to buy a Godin bass, which costs as much as this, plus another one, and then two more. This was confusing. The SIRE is significantly more affordable. So what is das then? Where's the pickup and does controls, and is this hollow? Let's hear the opening to Bach's Piano Concerto No. 1, and then let's talk about these things. The GB5 is a semi-acoustic bass, that means it's only partially hollow. Enough to create an acoustic vibe, but not enough to make it resonate so much that it causes these feedback issues. That's why they completely ditched the sound hole. The pickup sits underneath the saddle. It's a SIRE Vivid X B piezo, which goes straight into the preamp, which sits on the side of the body. It has controls for volume, basses, mids and highs, plus an LED to indicate when your battery is running low. And there's a phase switch. Not sure exactly why, these only make sense on instruments that are also mic'd up. The body of the GB5 is made from mahogany. The top is spruce, which is very common on acoustic basses. The neck is mahogany too. It has a 34-inch scale, a rosewood fretboard, 20 frets and white pearl dot inlays. The nut has a width of 38mm. That means we're in jazz bass territory here. Yay! Surprisingly, even with these measures, this feels more like an acoustic bass than an electric bass neck. I like that. The sound is predominantly shaped by the piezo pickup, which produces a sharp sound with very fast attack. These pickups are much more literal transmitters of what they're doing compared to magnetic pickups, which can be a curse, but also a blessing. That's why it's great we have this preamp to get the bass where we want it. The big question always is, do I keep these highs or do I get rid of as much of them as possible with this preamp, but possibly also with my amp? Of course, it depends on the type of music and the gig, but when you can incorporate these highs, they sound beautiful. But let's be honest, in most cases there are good reasons to get rid of these highs. Besides all this, the GB5 is a normal electric bass. The truss-rod access sits here, the strings go through the body, here's the battery compartment and the output jack. But it only weighs 2.9 kilos, that's 6.4 pounds. I'm surprised SIRE is going this route. So far, all their designs gravitated around very popular bass models. This, I'm not saying this is unpopular, but this is more of a special interest niche instrument. The market for this is tiny, but who knows, SIRE is extremely popular. Maybe they can change that. Here's a video of the SIRE Z0S models, here's a fabulous BassTheWorld shop, and here's me saying bye. BassTheWorld.